Hi again, everybody. Time for another Grant's Rant brought to you by the Home Theater Company. Audio, video, home theater. Go online, hometheatercompany.com. Hey, would you get off the back of Romeo Crennel, please? I mean, the guy's getting killed by a lot of people, not by me. I love what he did. Did you watch the game yesterday? It was an absolute dandy. Houston and Tennessee, Titans undefeated in Nashville. Minute 50 left, fourth quarter, and guess what? Houston goes up by 7 on a touchdown. So what do? Extra point or 2-point conversion? Now, Rich Gannon was doing the game, and I love Rich. He does a great job. He questioned it, thought they should have gone for 1. I love the fact that he went for 2. Why not? Your team stinks. You got 1 win. Again, you're trying to gain the total appreciation and respect of everybody in that locker room. And here's another thing. Your defense is terrible. Derrick Henry looked like freaking Jim Brown in his prime. Go for the win. Well, they didn't make the 2-point conversion. Titans come down the field with 4 seconds left. They score a touchdown. They kick the extra point, they get the toss, they get the football, they go down the field, they score, and they win by 6. But you know what? I love Romeo Crennel for trying to win the football game. Good for him. Get off the guy's back, would you please? Now, it could be worse. You could be a fan of the Minnesota Vikings. Is Kirk Cousins going to win a big game? He's got 1 big win in his career. He's got 1 playoff game in 9 years. Did you see how bad he was yesterday? The very first play of the game. The first play against the hapless, winless Atlanta Falcons in Minneapolis. Interception. First play of the game. Falcons get the ball. Short field. 7-0. They never look back. They routed the Vikings because Cousins absolutely put a knife in his team before they could even get the sleep out of their freaking eyes. 3 more interceptions for Kirk Cousins. I mean, you want to talk about a guy that is overpaid. Can you believe the amount of money that this guy has made in his NFL career? 6 years with Washington, no playoff wins. 3 years now with Minnesota, 1 playoff win, and $94 million in 3 years. Now, you know me, I like to put things into perspective, right? Raise your hand if you want to make $500,000 a year. I got my hand in the air. Got a hand over here, hand there. Got a couple of hands over there. Yeah, $500,000 a year. Give it to me. That's the good news. The bad news is you'd have to work for 188 years to make what Cousins is going to make in 3 years. They're paying him $94 million in 3 years for what? For what? What a disaster that is in the Twin Cities. And boy, how bad is it if you're a fan of the Minnesota Vikings having to watch him week in, week out kill your football team. And that's my rant for today. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I'll do my best to get back to you. That's Grant's Rant for today. As always, appreciate the support. We'll have another one tomorrow. And don't forget, coming up tomorrow, if you don't like that with Grant Napier, my guest, the voice of the NBA, does a great job as the TV announcer for the Knicks and all of the NBA Finals, Mike Breen. If you don't like that with Grant Napier tomorrow, again, Mike Breen, my guest.